Casey O'Neill along with the sports doctor Keith O'Brien, and our semifinal matchups are set. 4 teams have advanced to the 2016 ECC Boys semifinals. Game number 1, perhaps the upset of the tournament. The Griswold High School Wolverines upsetting Waterford High School, and who awaits them? Well, perennial favorites, and this year they're back again, the New London High School Whalers.
You know, Casey, game 1, it does feature, the Cinderella of this year's ECC tournament in Griswold, knocking down Waterford, Saturday afternoon at Fitch High School. But don't count them as too much of an underdog. Griswold is a tremendously well-coached team. Coach Molesky has that team going in the right direction over the last few years. They've got a senior group. They've played together quite a bit, and they get at it. They can knock down the 3. They can control the tempo of the game, which they're going to have to do against New London, because New London, this year's group, they like to dictate the pace of the game through defensive pressure, through their big people up front. They want to steer Griswold in the direction that New London likes to play in. It's a really intriguing matchup. It's actually a throwback game, between 2 schools, and it's like I said, very interesting matchup.
Well, we heard Coach Craig Parker say that his team needed to play physical and they needed to play big. Major Roman, Ariel Cruz, Melquan Gomez, Martinez, these guys played big against Fitch, and they're going to have to play big again against Griswold. Now, New London, struggling at points throughout the year, is perhaps the healthiest and playing the best that they have all year. So they go into the game on a streak. Griswold, on the other hand, probably played as well as it could in the second half against Waterford. Great three-point shooting team, great fundamental team. So this one really should be 2 very tough programs going at it.
Yeah, and you can't talk about the outstanding job Craig Parker and his staff has done with this group of kids this year. I mean, they have 5 brand new starters from last year's team. Kids in and out of the lineup. I think he's had 7 or 8 different starting lineups in one season. Now he's got a good rotation, and all the kids are buying in. Talked about some of the people up front, the guards, Cunningham, Hodge making a difference, Gio Lopez running the show. And for Griswold, obviously Jordan Baker is coming into his own as a senior player.
We talked in the preseason right here on game day about the possible players of the year of the ECC, and one of those players was New London center Major Roman. Throughout the course of the year, he struggled a little bit on the offensive end, but tonight in the quarterfinal game against Fitch, dominant on both ends of the court. He's always been able to rebound and block shots, but tonight he got into the offensive flow of things, attacked the basket, and that gave New London an offensive presence that we have not yet seen this year.
Yeah, and that's it. New London's size up front with Major Roman, Tyrell Martinez coming off the bench. They will give Griswold trouble. Griswold will have to find a way to negotiate and try to, subdue the bigs for the Whalers.
Well, that's game number 1, Griswold High School and New London High School. Perhaps a Cinderella versus the veteran squad. We will have to wait and see. But the sports doctor and I both agree New London High School, the green and gold jerseys, are an intimidating factor, even for a school like Griswold. We're looking forward to it.